Carrie Underwood, one of the most celebrated artists in country music, has secured a historic victory in a $1 billion lawsuit against The View, a daytime talk show known for its provocative discussions and controversial takes. This landmark case has not only captured the attention of Hollywood, but has also ignited widespread debate about media accountability, cancel culture, and the unchecked influence of television personalities. What initially appeared to be a routine performance opportunity spiraled into a full-blown scandal, culminating in one of the most shocking legal battles in entertainment history. The controversy began when Underwood accepted an invitation to perform at Donald Trump's second inauguration. As a musician, her participation was purely professional, akin to countless artists who have performed at political ceremonies across various administrations. However, in an era of heightened political division, even a simple performance at a presidential event became a point of contention. The media, always eager to drive engagement through sensationalism, quickly seized the moment, with The View leading the charge in the ensuing backlash against Underwood. During an episode of the show, hosts Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin openly criticized Underwood's decision to perform at the inauguration, portraying it as a political endorsement rather than a professional obligation. Their discussion soon escalated, with the hosts implying that her participation aligned her with Trump's policies, regardless of her personal beliefs. As their rhetoric intensified, they ridiculed her values and questioned her intelligence, painting her as someone who had willingly chosen to alienate her audience. The fallout from their comments was swift. Social media erupted with debates and accusations, with some users labeling Underwood as politically biased. The backlash extended beyond online discourse. Radio stations hesitated to play her music. Major brands she had long-standing partnerships with began to distance themselves, and even industry executives grew wary of their association with her. What should have been a routine performance quickly escalated into a public relations nightmare, threatening to derail the career she had meticulously built over the years. At first, Underwood opted to remain silent, choosing not to engage in the growing controversy. She had always prioritized her music and integrity over public disputes and hoped the storm would pass. However, as the weeks went by, she watched her reputation suffer under the weight of misinformation and biased media narratives. It became evident that this was not merely a personal attack. It was a prime example of how influential media personalities could manipulate public perception for their own gain. Then, a pivotal turning point emerged. Leaked internal emails from ABC executives revealed that The View had intentionally crafted the narrative to generate controversy and increase viewership. The documents exposed how the network encouraged inflammatory discussions about Underwood, fully aware that outrage-driven content would dominate online discourse and boost engagement. The emails did not just highlight editorial bias, they revealed a calculated effort to manipulate public opinion for ratings. Further revelations indicated that Underwood was not the first celebrity to be targeted in this manner. The leaked correspondence suggested a pattern of similar attacks on multiple public figures, reinforcing a toxic media culture where personal reputations were sacrificed for the sake of higher ratings. Armed with irrefutable evidence, Underwood made a bold decision. She would fight back, not just for herself, but for every individual who had been unfairly targeted by media-fueled outrage. Underwood and her legal team filed a defamation lawsuit against The View, accusing the show of spreading false and damaging statements that resulted in significant harm to her career. The case argued that the host's remarks had led to financial losses and emotional distress, and that the network had acted recklessly by allowing misleading narratives to air. More than just a battle over compensation, the lawsuit sought to hold the media accountable for irresponsible journalism and the dangerous consequences of misinformation. As the legal proceedings unfolded, public sentiment began to shift in Underwood's favor. Many who had initially accepted The View's portrayal of events began questioning the ethics of modern talk shows and the unchecked power they wielded over public perception. The lawsuit prompted broader discussions on journalistic integrity, with experts debating whether such programs should face stricter regulations to prevent reckless defamation. Fans rallied behind Underwood, using social media to voice their support and condemn the media's handling of the situation. Hashtags advocating for justice trended, reinforcing the growing demand for accountability in the entertainment industry. Meanwhile, The View's legal team fought vigorously to defend their actions, but as more incriminating evidence surfaced, their case weakened. Former employees came forward, revealing how producers had orchestrated hit pieces on celebrities to stir controversy and sustain high ratings. After months of intense courtroom battles, the verdict was finally announced. Carrie Underwood had won. The court ruled in her favor, awarding her an unprecedented $1 billion in damages. The ruling sent shockwaves through Hollywood and the media industry, marking a significant victory not only for Underwood, but for public figures subjected to media-fueled attacks. It set a new legal precedent, establishing that media outlets could no longer recklessly defame individuals without facing serious consequences. The aftermath was immediate. ABC faced immense backlash from advertisers, with some withdrawing sponsorships from The View. The network scrambled to manage the fallout, issuing statements to salvage its credibility. Meanwhile, conversations about media ethics gained momentum, with industry watchdogs calling for greater accountability to prevent similar incidents. Underwood, emerging stronger than ever, refocused on her music and loyal fan base. She became a symbol of resilience, inspiring others to stand against media bias. Her legal battle sent a powerful message: reckless defamation and character assassination would no longer go unchallenged. Beyond its immediate impact, the case sparked discussions on cancel culture and media influence. Public figures shared their own experiences, highlighting the dangers of unchecked narratives. This was more than just a victory for Underwood. It was a turning point in the debate on responsible journalism. Ultimately, this lawsuit was about justice. The View's attempt to undermine Underwood backfired, proving that the truth could prevail. The case served as a cautionary tale for media outlets, emphasizing the risks of prioritizing sensationalism over integrity. As the industry reflected on the outcome, one thing became clear: media accountability was no longer optional. What are your thoughts on this case? Should media outlets face stricter consequences for misrepresenting public figures? Let us know your opinions, and don't forget to share this story.